104.5 The Team, your home for New York sports. We are honored to have, I know Goz extremely excited. He's wearing his Syracuse clothes head to toe right now because we have the former first-round pick of the New York Knicks, 1996 to 2005 in the NBA. Of course, former Syracuse player John Wallace with us. John, we had Boeheim on the station earlier today. What was his advice when you were going through the draft process?
Well, first of all, we had to figure out who I was going to sign with in terms of an agent, and then making sure I'm getting all the workouts in. And the process just to keep working hard. You know, that was the main focal point of the meetings, is make sure you're working hard, because the NBA, everyone's good. It has nothing to do with talent. It's the hard work that separates you and gives you the long career.
The NBA draft is tomorrow. Take us through your time preparing for the draft. What was the day before like, and then lead up to the back room and all the hype and all the other players there with you?
Oh man, it was incredible. We had so much fun in New York, and myself and Stephon Marbury, we had a draft party together. We're really close. I was actually with him last week when he was home from China. But it was incredible. I mean, all my family there, everyone's just feeling so good because, you know, instantaneously your life's about to change. And, you know, it was a dream come true. All those arduous, long hours of work and commitment and will, and it all paid off. So, you know, it's great for those young men who are getting ready to hear their name called. It's great for the guys to fulfill their journey, to have this incredible, you know, almost unattainable goal of making it to the NBA, because it's just really hard to get there. And once you're one of those guys who's, you know, going to get their name called, it's a special fraternity to become a part of.
We brought your name up almost in passing yesterday. We were talking about past New York Knicks players who are popular with the fan base, and I think you may be still one of the most popular, especially on draft night, the We Want Wallace chants starting there in New York. What was that like for you, sitting there and knowing that the fans in New York wanted you to be a New York Knick?
It was awesome. I remember talking to Coach Van Gundy. He said, I don't know or care why you slipped. I'm just happy you did. And I was ready to work. You know, that set the tone right from the start. But it was great hearing your name. I was a little disappointed because I thought I was going to go higher, but then the way it worked out, then I ended up getting a shoe deal with Carl Kanai to make up for the money lost and the dropping in the draft. So I was ecstatic, and it's still paying me forward right now. I work for the Knicks now, so it's awesome.
John Wallace with us right now on 104.5 The Team. So, John, Goz, a diehard Q's fan, me a diehard Knicks fan. You know, we both have love for you. What do you think of this current Knicks organization? Where are they at?
I think we need to try to get a really good point guard. I mean, we must get someone to kind of make the game a little bit easier for us. I think we're working so hard on basically every possession to get baskets. We're not getting enough baskets in transition, enough, you know, just having someone break down the defense and making the game easy for our players. So hopefully we're able to secure a really good playmaker tomorrow. If not, I'm sure they're going to take the best player that they can help our team. You know, trust me, I'm a New York Knicks diehard, and I'm hoping that we're able to get some pieces that will help us. You know, I would love for us to get back into the playoff and the championship hunt. You know, it sucks being out of the playoffs.
John, you don't think there's any way that these Kristaps Porzingis rumors come to fruition and he's not a Knick for this season, right?
I hope not. I mean, he's a special player. He's going to be a superstar, in my opinion. You know, I hope that's just rumors and there's nothing to it. I'm sure, you know, he loves New York. Who wouldn't love New York? I mean, it's the greatest city to play sports in my opinion. So, and he's treated like kind of like a god. I mean, he's really lived up to the hype. He's exceeded expectations, and he continues to get better. You know, the sky's literally the limit for him.
former #1 draft pick for the New York Knicks, John Wallace, with us right now on 104.5 The Team.
John, you're still tight with the New York Knicks. Have you found out from either employees or players of what it's like to work with Phil Jackson? Is he every day with the management position? Is he pressuring people? What's it like to work with Phil?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't. I'm more on the PR side of things and fan development side of things. So we don't even get into any of that type of talk really too much. I'm more just trying to keep the fan base growing and keep the fan base positive. I let those guys worry about the front office situations and trying to make those decisions. It's easy to say what decision you will make when you're not in that position. I've never been in that position, so I can't say. I love the position I'm in.
Well, what if we start a "We Want Wallace" chant for the president job?
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's right. We won't get you in trouble.
Yeah,
we'll move that away from the Knicks a little bit into Syracuse basketball. I was going to have to ask a question about my beloved Orange. What do you hope for the future of Syracuse basketball? We know Coach Boeheim's going to be around for a few more seasons. Can you still see this program being a national championship contender for years to come?
Of course. I mean, we're Syracuse. I would just love for Coach Boeheim to get another chip before he ends up leaving. I would love for him to get another one right off kind of into the sunset properly. I would love that. So hopefully that's able to happen before, in the next couple of years. We just signed another player from Slovakia. I think we got a pretty good class coming in. Got to see how they gel with the guys that we already have up there. I think Ty's Battle's going to have a big year this year for us. So I'm excited for Syracuse.
Very cool. It was awesome to catch up with you, John Wallace. We appreciate you making time for us. We're glad you're still a big part of the Knicks organization. And like I said, don't be shocked if I start that chant at some point. Just be ready.
Thanks a lot, my man. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.